when your head coach came out with a statement today saying she announces all the racism that some people have felt in this league, players, trolls online, all those things, as one of the biggest stars in this league, what are your thoughts on the things not only your teammates have to endure, but just the entire league, and obviously, you've spoken on this before, but just now that coach and GM are talking about it as well?
Yeah, it's definitely upsetting. I don't think nobody in our league should be facing any sort of racism, hurtful, disrespectful, hateful comments and threats. Those aren't fans, those are trolls, and it's a real disservice to the people in our league, the organization, the WNBA. But there are a lot of really good fans, whether they've been fans for 20 plus years or whether they're new fans in our league. I think continuing to uplift this league in a very positive light is the best thing that we can do, because there are so many great players, there's so many great teams, there are so many positive storylines that can be written and celebrated. And for me, that's why I became a fan of this league, is these people were my idols. I grew up wanting to be like them. So I think continuing to uplift and represent this league in a positive way is the best thing that we can do.
There you have it, straight from the horse's mouth. Caitlin Clark has clearly stated that they're trolls. They're not fans. So there are, as my channel has said on several occasions, people out there under the disguise of a fan that are simply trying to spread hate speech, racism, and ignorance. And if you're one of them, you can feel free to remove yourself from my subscribers or just cease to comment. Because I've said this throughout the year, I personally am a Caitlin Clark fan. And for some of you that watch the channel, I've probably been to more Indiana Fever games than you. So it's not a thing of whether I'm a fan or a supporter or not. It's just that reality is there are some people out there that quite frankly do not embody who Caitlin Clark is, but yet they put themselves under her name. I've said the entire time I quite frankly felt a little bit sorry for her, because there are people out there claiming to be followers or supporters of Caitlin Clark that are just nasty people. So that's all I'll say on this. But again, you heard it straight from her mouth. So even there are fans on the opposite side that I will address that are nasty people towards her. And I don't think that it's fair or deserved, because she is not the person that is out there being that extreme. And, if you're a fan, quote unquote, fan that is only on a mission to disparage the league, then just stop going. Whatever sacrifices they have to make, then I'm sure they'll make them, because it doesn't make any sense to feel attacked at your games and such. I mean, even at the NBA level, you've seen the players having fans thrown out and telling people there's only a certain amount of, you might as well say, vitriol that they'll take sitting courtside just because you bought a ticket. You can't say just anything. So that's at any level, man. I mean, the sport will thrive one way or another without nastiness. So if you've been one of those people, look in the mirror and change yourself. But I'm a fan of Caitlin Clark. I will remain a fan of Caitlin Clark. I am also a fan of Aaliyah Boston. I am also a fan of Angel Reese. So all of you people who have had problems with all of them, maybe it's you who needs to look in the mirror. But this is GD Sports Network, and I'm going to sign off for this one. Get down in that comment section. Let me know what you think.